All right, Coach. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? Coming back after an hour and a half.
I tell you what, to come back and to see Conwell hit his third home run of the game. I tell you what, if it wasn't for him today, I don't. We might be having our heads down, and be pretty low. But he picked us up. I mean, it was one of those games where he. I think every opportunity he had to help us out, he did, and man, we just tip our hat off to him, and thank goodness.
It's amazing. This is maybe not 3 home runs in a game. Joel Wells is the only other player to hit 3 in a game for ACU in ACU history. Maybe not 3 home runs in a game, but this is what you and the Dodgers and everybody knew that he had in him, right? Games like this.
Oh, absolutely. And coming off of an arm injury and being able to be 100% swinging the bat, it's good to see that. It really is, because that's the kid we signed, 2 years ago, and saw a lot of things that were a lot of promising things. And, he's kept his head straight throughout this whole process of his injuries, and to see that, man, I couldn't think of a better person that needed a game like that. And we really needed it again. And then I tipped my hat off to our pitchers for just hanging in there today. They just hung in there, and we had a bad inning, but my goodness, we bounced back. And like I said, it all started with him.
It's going to get lost, but Lambrick's retired the leading hitter in the conference, Sims, with 2 outs. The bases loaded in the game. He'd already given up 4 runs, 3 of which were earned. That was a big at bat.
Yes. Tell you what, Lambo just bounced back. I mean, it's always hard to try to give a team 5 outs in an inning, which we did. But he was making good pitches.
He was.
And when we play good defense behind that guy, we can put ourselves in a good situation. And then he bounced right back. He didn't get mad. He kept throwing his stuff and trusting his stuff. And that was a guy who didn't have his good changeup today. But he developed a slider in the middle of the game, and that started working. And then, and that's senior leadership right there. You get out there and you just figure it out, and he did. And then Conwell takes over for us.
Interesting to think about this team. You guys score 8 in the bottom of the 8th to take a lead last night. Then you give it up in the 10th, in the top of the 9th, then lose it in the 11th. I could see that with some teams really making it difficult for them to come back the next day, but to win 2 one-run games in your last at-bat makes me wonder about this team. They've got a little something going on, do they?
Well, they do, and they need to start winning some more games so I can sleep, because I watched every Sports Center last night and couldn't figure out what went wrong yesterday, but it's just baseball.
It is.
And unfortunately, I chose this profession, and I had to live with that. And then you go out today, you win a 1-0 game, which was a nail-biter, and then you win a game like we won right there, and we need to ride that high. We need to ride this and really come out tomorrow and have, and again, 3 weekends in a row in conference, have a chance to win the series. I can't ask for anything else out of the team.
Do you already have your starter for
Ty Taylor
Saturday?
will throw tomorrow.
He's been great, hasn't he?
He's been great. He's been giving us great innings. He's been on. He's a left-hander that, I tell you what, we brought him in here to be one of these guys, and I tell you what, since conference has started, he's really stepped his game up, and so that's who we're going with tomorrow.